There was a boy named Sami who loved adventure and exploration. One day, his mother told him that he would go on a trip to the forest with his friends. Sami was extremely excited. Early in the morning, Sami met his friends and they headed to the forest. The forest was full of big trees and beautiful birds. The children roamed around and explored the area. Suddenly, they heard a strange sound coming from behind the trees. They cautiously approached and discovered it was the sound of a big bear. They quickly ran away, laughing as they went. After that, they found a path filled with colorful flowers. They decided to walk on it and gather some beautiful flowers. Sami was very happy with this trip. When it was time to return, Sami told his parents everything that had happened. It was one of the best days of his life. He couldn't wait for the next trip to the forest. After hearing the sound of the big bear, the children started running quickly towards the exit of the forest. Sami was a little worried but also excited to see the huge animal. When they reached the main road, they rested a bit to refresh themselves. Some of them were still shaking from fear, but Sami couldn't stop talking about the bear. It was huge and powerful, he said excitedly. Later, the children discovered the blooming flower path. There were different kinds of flowers, red, white, yellow, and purple. They carefully picked some to give to their families. On their way back home, Sami felt happy and proud. He had experienced a real adventure in the forest. He couldn't wait to tell his parents everything he had seen, heard, and done that day. While exploring the forest, Sami and his friends noticed some other animals, besides the big bear. They saw a group of rabbits swiftly moving between the trees and heard a small bird pecking at one of the trees. When they reached the flower-filled path, they began collecting their favorite flowers. There were brightly colored flowers and others with a beautiful fragrant smell. They made a beautiful wreath of flowers to give to Sami's mother. As they were heading home, Sami asked his friends if they were ready for another trip to the forest soon. Everyone was excited about the idea, they had truly enjoyed this experience. Sami promised to ask his parents if they could plan another trip. When Sami got home, his parents were waiting for him. He told them everything he saw and did in the forest and showed them the beautiful wreath he had made. His parents were proud of him and happy to see he returned safely from his exciting trip.